Alright, what's going on everyone? It is Super here and welcome to another Mortal Kombat X video, and today we're doing another character variation tutorial. We're going to be covering Master of Souls Ermac. So Ermac was an interesting one. He was one of the most fan requested characters for me to do, but out of all three variations I was curious as to which one I was going to do. I probably would have preferred to do Spectral, but Master of Souls was more requested, and I kind of want to show you guys how to play Master of Souls in a very safe way instead of committing to every single soul ball. Alright, so before I get started, as always, if you guys want to see any of my other character tutorials, the playlist will be linked in the description, and if you guys do enjoy these videos, make sure you guys leave a like rating. It's always appreciated. So here we go. Alright, so let's talk about Ermac. I still think Ermac is definitely one of the gods of the game. I still think he's amazing. I don't know if he's like the absolute best character in the game. I think that belongs to, you know, other characters. I'm not even going to go into tier list or anything, but Mystic Ermac is unbelievable. And just Ermac as a character in general is extremely good. He has so many great tools and he puts out so much damage, and he's a lot of fun. Everyone loves the red ninja. So let's get started here, going over some basics with the character that cover all three variations. So the number one thing I have to talk about this because I love doing it, is Ermac has some of the best anti-airs in the game. I don't think anyone beats Ermac when it comes to having anti-airs, and I'll show you guys right now. Make Scorpion jump in on me with jump 3. Jump 3 is one of the better jumping attacks in the game. It has a lot of range, it has a big hitbox, it has high priority. So I'll show you guys, you know, Ermac is going to handle it very easily. Boom, down 4. Boom, get out of my skies. Boom. I don't want you there. Oh, what? Convert into a combo? Okay, easy. Down 3 as well. Multiple ways. Not only down 4, but down 3. Oh, down 3. Ouch, that hurt. There we go. Down 3. He lowers his... The reason why those attacks are so good is because Ermac actually lowers his hurt box, meaning that, you know, it's harder, the range in which the kick could connect with Ermac is all the way like down where Ermac is crouching. While when he's raising his leg up with his down 4, his leg actually has a hurt box or a hit box. As you guys see, he goes under the leg, meaning the leg is going to hit before Scorpion could hit my body. So that's why this is actually my favorite anti-air in the game. It's actually not my favorite anti-air in the game. I think it's the best anti-air in the game, anti-air normal in the game. It's just so good, and it doesn't only work on this side. If Scorpion jumps over me, he's gonna get caught by the same thing, and Ermac does so much damage. I don't have him... there we go. I don't have him set to really demonstrate that cross-up, but as you guys see, 26% into a soul ball. It's so good. And you can use down 3 as well. For forward jump-ins, you could actually use back 1 if you time it well. You could actually use that as well. And the same thing happens. You know, like I mentioned, no one beats Ermac when it comes to anti-airs. Seriously, when it comes to anti-air normals, he has so many ways. I had to start there because anti-airing is one of my favorite things to do. It's so satisfying to get someone out of the air, especially when it leads to so much like Ermac. Alright, now let's talk a little bit about some normals and some attacks. You don't want to use down 4 in anything other than anti-airing, okay? Down 4 like this, it sucks. Down 3, on the other hand, is very annoying because it has great range and it's really fast. It's really fast, and if you hit someone with this, it's your turn to play offense. It's plus enough to start your own offense. He has a 6 frame down 1, which is really good. You know, 6 frame down 1s are always good. It's really fast. If you want to punish someone and you know you're going to punish them, do his 2-2-2 combo into Soul Ball. Or you could do his forward 2-1, down 2 combo. Now, let's go into this combo because I see people use this so much online. It's crazy. And it's not as good as you think, guys. It really isn't. It's great for punishing. Don't get me wrong. It's 10 frames. His forward 2 is 10 frames. So it's pretty good. If you know you're going to punish your opponent, always punish with this. Because then you could go into his teleport. Go into this. and then whatever else you want, okay? So always punish with that if you can. But don't use this on block. Don't use this on block unless your opponent doesn't know that you could armor through the last part. I'll show you guys. I think it's takeout. See, you could armor through the last part every time. I know that a lot of people don't know about this. A lot of people don't do it, but it's guaranteed 100% of the time. If the person wants to, he will do it. He could also backdash after this. So don't use this just for everything because it'll get you killed. I've had so many instances where the opponent who's using Master Assault Ermac or any variation of Ermac goes with this when he has under 10%. I do an armor move and the game's over. Just like that. He didn't get a chance to fight for the round because he decided to do this move. If you want to do this move and you want to keep it completely safe, use forward 2-1-2. It's different. And it like hits your opponent's top of the head, you know, and you can't combo after it. Or you can't combo it. It's just a knockdown. But it'll keep you completely safe. And your opponent will not be able to armor through it. So just keep that in mind, please, because I see it way too often where people are just using that move over and over. And, you know, it might be good if your opponent doesn't know about it, but if you play versus someone who knows that there's a gap between there, you're going to get punished. Let's talk a little bit about some of his most important tools, which is his back 3 and his forward 4. Now, this is where a lot of people go wrong with Master Assault Ermac, because all they want to do is commit to the soul ball. They want to get someone in this as fast as they can. So they go back 3, soul ball, no matter what. They take a chance on it. Either the opponent blocks it, or they're going to get punished. Same thing with the overhead. Boom. I see people do this all the time. And it's something that is getting you killed and is making you lose games, guys. Trust me. All you have to do is just be patient. Ermac has so many tools to just play defensively. And I know that some people don't want to play defensively, but it's a lot better than just going balls deep and taking a risk on this. You know what I mean? Because 90% of the cast, if they block this, you're going back the other way for 40%. So you don't want to lose that. That's 40% of your life. You're almost dead. So two more combos or one more combo pretty much and you're dead. And so you don't want to do that. What you want to do as Ermac is be patient and let your opponent sort of kill himself. Okay, let him jump, anti-air. Let him do something unsafe. Punish. Pressure with this. This is an amazing pressure tool. Because this string, if Scorpion blocks this, that's 0 on block. And Scorpion cannot backdash. He can't armor through any of this, okay? So you pressure with this. That's why you guys always see me. Pressure with this. Pressure with this. Pressure with this. Don't pressure with anything else except for this. Because then you get a down 1 check. And if he gets hit by it, you can actually go for a 50-50 afterwards. But always pressure with this because it's amazing. It's so good. Alright? So that's something else to keep in mind. And last but not least, stay safe. There are ways for Ermac to stay completely safe, if not reduce the chance of being punished. Okay, so forward 4-3, your overhead is still your overhead. You're still using the 50-50 that NRS blessed Ermac with. Forward 4-3, bam. Your opponent blocks it, you're completely safe. You're -6, okay? If he gets hit by it, 12% into a knockdown situation, you could run up, okay? But you stay safe. That's way better than doing this. If your opponent blocks it, you're dead. Okay, same thing with back 3. Back 3-4. Bam. It's not as safe, or it's not safe. I think it's like -9, right? Let's check it out. -11. But online, oh wait, that's the overhead one. -10, okay. Online, especially how low Ermac's hurt box gets, very hard to punish, okay? I do this all the time versus even amazing players. And online, you're not going to get punished for it. So it's a way to maintain your overhead and low game with Ermac without taking the risk of losing 40% every time someone blocks a soul ball. Doesn't it feel bad whenever you get a soul ball blocked? You're just sitting there, you're like, oh fuck, I'm dead. So as an Ermac player, please try to stay as safe as you can with forward 4-3 and back 3. You could even throw this in there. This does 17% raw. This is a lot easier to punish, even though it says -11 only. I find this is a lot easier to punish whenever your opponent blocks it than punishing this. So I like to go with this. Of course, I do mix it up and throw the overhead because this is overhead low, or low overhead, I should say. This is double low, and this is, of course, an overhead. So use these tools to maintain your safety with Ermac, and I guarantee you will see an increase in wins for you. So now that we got the safety out of the way, if you want to be unsafe, then go right ahead, continue doing it. But if you're going to be unsafe, definitely try to go for the vortex at least. And now I'll go into the Ermac vortex that a lot of you guys have seen me hit. You could do it meterlessly, or you could do it if you have meter. And this does require you to be unsafe. That's what I'm saying. If you're going to be unsafe, instead of going straight soul ball, go back 3 teleport or forward 4 teleport. Because if you hit your opponent, you will be able to go into the Ermac vortex. So the way the vortex works is all you have to do, it's very easy. Let me show you guys the one with meter first, the easiest one. Let's just say if you have 3 bars of meter, you go overhead teleport. The teleport recovers pretty quickly on hit, or he's like left up there hanging. So you're able to get a down 1, okay? So after teleport, down 1. All you have to do is just do down 1 into EX lift. And this is a very easy motion because you're already doing down 1. So all you have to do is down 1 and then roll your thumb to the left or to the right, depending on what side you are. Right here, I would roll to the left, do down 1, and then press X again. So look at my buttons. So that's all you have to do. You do it in one motion, just like command grabs. You go down 1, back, and then you press 1 and right trigger. Okay, so that's the way you get to do your down 1 into your lift. So after you do the lift, it's very important because there's different ways that you could get the opponent to the soul ball again. My favorite is to go into your forward 2, forward 2-1, down 2 string, and then after that, it launches your opponent. You run forward a little bit, and then you do back 1 into soul ball because back 1 is 9 frames. It's going to catch him a lot faster than something like this. So you do back 1 into soul ball, and then your opponent is left in the same situation. So let me show you guys the teleport conversion, and then I'll show you guys how to actually make it into a vortex. So you go like this. Boom. Bam. Okay, so he's there. He's trapped in the soul ball. Now, all you have to do is jump in with jump 2. Keep in mind, jump in with jump 2, which is this one, is jump Y, jump triangle. Jump in with that, wait a little bit, and then go overhead or low into teleport again. And that's it. That is the Ermac vortex. Now let me show you guys a way to do it without needing meter. And back in the final patch, this is actually got buffed. It wasn't the final patch. It was one of the patches before the final patch. Ermac's back 1 got buffed. It was 11 frames before, but it was a mid. They made it a high, but they made it 2 frames faster, so it's 9 frames. So this made it to where the combos that Ermac did now change after a teleport. Now you could actually connect the teleport into a back 1. It's a tight link. I wouldn't recommend to do it unless you have a lot of practice with it, especially with the lag online. But if you could master it, it would be amazing for you as a Master of Souls player because you will be able to get the meterless vortex anytime you want. So let me see how many times I fail at it, how many times I get it. Alright, so there's one. And that's it right there. That's 2. That's 3. Alright, so I got it 3 times in a row. Like I mentioned, I am playing, you know, just training mode offline, so it's a lot easier. In online situation, I don't get it that many times. That's why if I have meter, I just use the meter, because it's not worth dropping the combo and dropping the vortex opportunity if your opponent guesses wrong. You always want to guarantee it. Like, if your opponent guesses wrong, you want to confirm it into the vortex again. So always use meter. But if you don't have meter, if your opponent, you know, guesses wrong, go for it and see what happens. But definitely practice it. Don't go into it thinking it's going to be like an easy conversion. It's pretty hard. Actually, I wouldn't say it's hard. It's just a tight link. The timing takes practice. And if you're not comfortable running after this move right here to connect that, you can make it a little bit more simple. Just like that. You don't even need to run forward. So that pretty much does it, guys. That is the Ermac Vortex. That is, you know, a way to stay safe with Ermac. Please, Master of Souls players, use forward 4-3, back 3-4 to stay safe instead of committing to the soul ball. Now I'll show you guys some combos. You guys have seen them. You know, for your punish, you always want to go with this, his most damaging combo string. They slow down his overhead. So a lot of times I won't even go for that. I'll go for this. I'll just go for a double. I'll go for a double of that. And then I'll always have my combos in the back 3-2. You could also end it in back 2 down, back 1 down 2, hard knockdown. You could end it in forward 4 soul ball. You know, you could end it in this. It's just up to you, whatever you want to end your combos with. Alright, so I kind of just remembered this combo right now. Let's see if I could actually do it. I didn't... Usually in the corner, I like to keep it simple with him. But this combo is pretty cool. So that's like his max damage combo that I just remembered right now. Like literally just now, I just remembered this combo. I was like, huh, what the hell do I do with Ermac in the corner? Because normally I go for the Vortex just because I think it's really fun to go for the Vortex. Or I just keep it simple. But that's like his most damaging 2-bar combo that I remember. So that's going to do it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the Ermac tutorial. And I will see you guys next time. What's going on, guys? It's Super here. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you guys subscribe or check out any of these videos linked at the top. Thank you, and I will see you guys next time.